very soon, everybody. And I hope everyone's having a good day.
No, for sure, man. We got them. We doing this to give y'all the platform, and like I said before, when we first even just did this, we're doing this to give y'all a voice. You feel me? Like that's what this whole community is about. To let you guys voice your reasons, your concerns, your opinions on topics and discussions of the producer community. You feel me? So, that's what this is for. Like, man, hey,
Yep,
we
no, I
here
agree.
for you. My
We
boy
are.
Wizard. That boy Wizard. Got a lot of big shit coming in works, man.
There's a lot of people, 160 people. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, when
About to
stuff
hit
like
200
this
people.
happens in the community, everybody likes to really just know what's happening, how they can, go about handling situations like this and, just how to just avoid this type of shit. You feel me? So yeah,
Yeah,
this is definitely something that needs to be addressed.
definitely. And
It's
stuff like
crazy because we were just kind of talking about this, I think the other week in here. When we was I think I forgot who we had up here. We was discussing something similar to this matter. So that's kind of crazy.
definitely.
It's wild though. This interview was supposed to happen yesterday morning. Like I said, I just didn't know the full details of what's what. So I just got to the point like, fuck it, let's just go ahead and bring them on the platform and really see what's going on. I've been watching the situation since Sunday, Monday. So I be watching. Sensei be watching
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
Sensei's watching, guys.
I be watching. I see
He knows
everything.
everything.
Yeah,
We said it at the
I'm,
same
te-
time.
I'm
Yo,
telling you. I'm
Oh
telling you.
shoot, we about to hit 200 people. What's up, name?
do you want me to transfer these guys over here now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
200 people.
Bring TM and Gunboi on here, and then you could just bring everybody else in on the
What the?
crowd.
Yep. Crash Dummy community, everyone. You heard it here first.
Bam, bam, bam. Bring bring Gunboy up. Then I
Yep.
think TM should be coming up.
Let's get them
And
here.
I mean, are we gonna bring people up for questions after, or are we just doing
He was
straight to it?
he
Yeah.
was in mid talk.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Wow, name.
Bring him upstairs. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Yep.
Oh
He
shit.
said he was in mid.
Yeah,
I
we was
did that
talking.
early. I did that early. I was like, I said, yeah, I got to kidnap you for like 2 seconds. I was like,
Where he at? Did
yep,
y'all
yep.
bring him up?
I'm trying to find him amid all these profile pictures here. Hey, Gunboy, will you raise your hand so I can find you easily, please?
We're approaching 250 people listening. This is unprecedented time in history, everyone.
Hey man, it's just
Hey man.
I'm
this
just
this what we
here.
do it
I'm just
for.
here to
Oh
get the
no.
facts.
This
That's
what we
all.
do it for, man.
All right,
I'm
let's
just
bring
here in the
Gunboy up here.
background. I'm just here in the
Gunboy.
background.
Welcome Gunboy to the stage, everyone.
Hey,
He said,
Yeah,
"Hey."
my bad, bro. We was in mid convo. They had pulled us out of
yeah,
there. Yeah, yeah. I'm
okay,
sorry.
but I want to get
Sorry
back to where
about that.
Yeah,
I want to
we
get back
gonna
to
we
where I
gonna get back.
was.
I
So,
huh,
or do I got to start over?
yeah, you might have to.
Yeah, yeah, you will.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man,
come on! All right,
I mean,
God damn, guys,
you're a pretty intelligent
why y'all doing
individual.
this?
I know
All right,
you can do it.
all right, yeah, I'm a good speaker. All right, let me drink some water. Hold up.
Everyone welcome Gunboy. He's here now.
Yeah, welcome Gunboy to the champion talks, man. It was spur of the moment, like I just wanted to get, bruh side of it. I'm just letting
All right,
people know I'm not
all
taking
right.
no sides. Hold on, Gunboy. I'm not taking any sides. I'm just, you know, it's a producer's Discord, you know what I'm saying? So um I just wanna, and if anytime Palace want to come through and chop it up too, he
Shit,
can
tell him, come on.
or whatever. But this ain't about beef. This ain't about, you know what I'm saying? It's just about getting insight and giving bruh a platform to speak his piece. You know what I'm saying? So everybody welcome Gunboi.
Welcome, welcome.
What up? What up? Yeah, there's no like negativity towards him like on a beef level. It's just like there's three things that have been happening in the past couple years of my music career that it became really infuriating to try and fix. And it was like the fact that we were getting placements and either some of them, were coming out and I would be paid in contract and everything was okay. It was a collaboration, good shit. Others, all right, and then started coming out where I was like, did I write? I'm pretty sure I wrote this. And he's like, no, someone else wrote it. And then I'm finding out later that I did write it. I find the midis and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then he's like, oh yeah, we could try it. Maybe I don't know if we could change it, blah, 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 And like, but we'll try, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? That type
And
of
when
stuff.
you say we, you're talking about you
Me
and
and Palace. Me and Palace.
Okay.
Yes, I'm writing the melodies because I'm a piano player. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was like sound designing the melodies and stuff like that. So it was like a collaboration. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah. So then some songs were coming out, and he was saying, "Oh, another writer wrote this," but I would find the original. I'd be like, "No, I wrote this." And then he started putting out loop kits and MIDI kits that had compositions that I wrote, but I wasn't credited on them. So these were selling them and giving them out to people, and people were using them for collabs and then getting placements with them, and I wasn't getting credited. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then in all that, all right, there were placements coming out where I was credited, but then paperwork would come and I wouldn't get any paperwork. And then I'd be asking, yo, where's my paperwork? And he's like, oh, yeah, I haven't gotten my paperwork. It hasn't come on yet, blah, blah. But then down the line, I would see the credits show up on the streaming platforms. Okay. And so I'm like, yo, what the hell? So then behind the scenes, I'm trying to fix everything, and do it amicably, talk with them, have my lawyer try and do things, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Be like, yo, like, I'll hit up your lawyer, blah, blah, shit like that, like things like that, like just everything to make it amicable and chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I felt like we were homies, like we have a bunch of mutual friends. We all kind of came up in this music shit working together, you know what I mean? And so like, it was kind of like a friend circle. It's more people. That's the thing. There's more people like me that have similar stories, you know what I'm saying? And so like, I'm not the only person like this. I'm just a person who like worked with them really the longest, because I really like, felt like, we were a great team together and we could accomplish a lot musically together, you know what I'm saying? But it became clear to me that he was just like taking the full money and the credits when he wanted to and like leaving me with nothing but like just kind of like lying to me and stuff. And then as things came around, as more people got involved in stuff, like, because what happened, like we started doing vlogs and things like that, and those were all my ideas. Like I was like, yo, we got to go to these places, like book an Airbnb, produce out there, do vlogs, all that. I'd always I like, yo, these are good ass ideas to do shit. And from doing that, kind of like there were other people around who started becoming managers and stuff, and they were like also lying to me and like, kind of like shuffling around the business and like kind of like, just like, just making everything shady, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was just not clear anymore. You know what I mean? Like if things were even happening or not, and then like, if there was ever like an invoice for any type of music business and stuff, they'd be like, oh yeah, we can't pay it because blah, 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 because there's more shit we did together, like workshops and other things, there's just like a whole thing down the line. Mm-hmm. So then when Sony came around, and they wanted to sign, Palace. They also like they wanted to also get them to sign me also for a deal too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so Sony was like asking for my credits. I'm giving them my credits. They gave me a deal. Because the thing is, other than my stuff with Palace, I have stuff by myself also. You know what I mean? And I have actually like one of the biggest songs in Germany. It's called "Living Life in the Night" with 200 million streams. There's like only a country song that's close to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So I already have like I have big stuff independent of Palace. That's the thing. So like so the labels are interested in that, and all that paperwork is clear. It's just my stuff with Palace was all unclear, and Palace was telling me, yo, just tell the label this much percent, blah, 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 just tell them this. Like, I'm sure that like everything I had this, so just tell them this, But the label was like, nah, that's not how it works. We need like the contracts and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm like, bro, do you have I'm like, bro, I need to get these contracts, da da da. And I'm like reaching out and stuff like that. And then they're like, yo, we already issued this contract, blah, blah, blah. That's what the lawyers start telling me and shit. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck, you know? So I'm finally lying to me and shit. So I keep it cool. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, I realize that like I'm not getting the truth from you. And like, you know, I'm not getting the truth from Ollie. Like, or I'm saying like, or you don't know what's going on, but I'm not getting the truth from the manager dude. His name's Ollie, just to keep it simple. All right. I'm not getting the truth from this Ollie dude. All right. So like I was like, I gotta leave this management and I gotta leave this shit. I'm not gonna sign the Sony deal, you know, and da da da. So he's like, all right, bro, you don't trust me anymore, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, man, like I was like, if it's something I gotta do, I'm gonna get a lawyer, but I'm gonna try and get out this contract. You know, I don't wanna like be in that management anymore, you know? I said, like, I don't know if we're gonna do it like as homies because we had worked together this time for a while, or if it was gonna be like court shit. Cause at the time I didn't know what the fuck to expect anymore, you know what I'm saying? And they let me out the contract, chill as day, it was all good. And I was like, thank you. They sent me the notice and shit. I was like, thanks. And then I sat back and just got got some new lawyers and just kept trying to, you know, I was literally just down to like spend my money to try and collect all of my stuff. You know what I mean? And in that time, I found more and more stuff that he had taken and things like that. And then in this time, I also Twitch stream and like my Twitch chat was coming to me like, yo, this melody you made on stream is this song now, blah, blah. And they're showing me stuff. So I'm just collecting all this evidence and shit. And then I remember like a couple lawyers, like they stopped hitting me back. And one lawyer who was like, yo, I don't want to get involved because it's like I got messed with. That's how I messed with past, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and then at that point, I was just like, fuck, man, what the fuck? I was like, you know, and at that point, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I at least just want to like show my evidence here, you know, take note of it and post it so people know like musically what I'm going through, you know what I mean? So at least like, you know, at least like it's there documented and then I could just like fucking move on and just like, you know, to whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like, so people know I'm not going to work with them anymore and like what's going down, you know what I'm saying? And like the fact that all those loops out there are mine, you know? And, you know, and honestly doing that was the best thing. All right. and by the time I did that, I was already like over it kind of, you know what I mean? I was already like kind of depressed and pissed off. I was going to, but I've dealt with like depression and anxiety and shit like that in my life. So I knew to just like, I was going to the gym, just like riding about, just thinking like always making music every day. It didn't really fuck me up that bad, to be honest. Cause I was like, damn, like this nigga just like, is this nigga really think he's just gonna jack my music like that? Like, you know, I was just kind of like, you know, I knew it wasn't gonna end like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew that like my credits were there and I had evidence and I could get it, you know what I'm saying? So I knew that it wasn't gonna end like that. I was just like, damn, like they really think I'm that stupid. I was just chilling there, you know, squatting, chilling with my girlfriend, you know, cooking, eating, making music. I live my normal life and I was actually happy to not fuck. That's the thing. I was happy to not fuck with them anymore because by the time that new manager Ollie came around, bro, they were like talking racist shit. They were, you know, just like making all these terrible ass jokes, like just, you know, like doing all types, like, you know, all just types of like shit where it's like, okay, these people really think that they're better than everybody and that they're really making all this money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're about to like sell Palace's story as like a Netflix series. That's what they're trying to do. And that's the thing. That's what he's just trying to cash out with that. That was his goal. You know what I'm saying? So it became apparent to me that he didn't give a fuck about my music. It just was about cashing out to Sony and then cashing out his like story about being a producer from a village in Germany to like some TV studio and then getting hella money off of that. That was like the goal. You know what I mean? And like, you know, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, like, cool, that could be your goal, but I'm gonna get my fucking music back. I don't give a fuck about your fucking show. I don't give a fuck about it.
I mean, I'm glad like you're in a good headspace. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know that shit can really fuck with your mental and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's
like
good for you to, you know, to hear you say that. You know?
Yeah. Nah. I was like it's crazy because there were times where I wanted to say something, but I was a little bit more upset about it. And like I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And even at those times, I was like, you know, like Palace was a friend to me, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever reason he was doing this for and stuff like that, like, you know, his own reasons. But like I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't like super mad at him, you know what I mean? But it was more like, damn, like this guy's really like playing me for stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought Palace was making all them damn loops. how
I
many
mean,
that was
the thing
coming
is,
out?
I was writing them, but I thought that like he was like making that clear to the world. But I realized like, cause I'm not buying his kids, bro. I'm chilling here working with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting like to get my credits and shit like that. But people are telling me over time, yo, like this is yours, this is yours, this is yours. And I'm like, all right, you know, let me just take notes. And God bless my Tish stream. Thank God for them. I love them so much that they're still collecting evidence and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like, and there's some shit I lost. There's some files that I lost and I won't be able to prove that I made them, but I know I made them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean, I see your supporters in here. There's a lot of free gun boys down there.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
my
hard.
shooters.
Oh man.
Yeah,
My
man.
shooters.
Nah, man. That's crazy. I mean, that happened to you and shit like that, right? But now, I mean, that puts you on a whole nother scale of people looking at you and like, tuned into your work. Cause I mean, I didn't know about this situation, you know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't really know until like last night. And I still didn't really look into it. Cause I try not to get in, people business and shit like that and see what the fuck be going on. But it's like shit, the team was like, bro, we should bring him in, chop it up with him, just to even, get your side of the story and shit like
Well,
that.
here's the last part of the story, though. The worst part is when I did start talking about this, right? Like when I did start posting about it, they immediately sent me like a lawyer cease and desist thing. You know what I'm saying? Saying finding me €2,500 sorry, and saying, yo, my Instagram's gonna be deleted and my TikTok's gonna be taken down and all that stuff, and I have to delete it. I have like one day to delete it, or it's gonna blah blah. You know what I mean? And then next day, my TikTok got taken down. I'm no sorry, my Instagram got taken down. All right, and when I got a reason why, it said for impersonating another person, which means that they probably bought a bot to mass report it. You know what I'm saying? And I still can't get my IG back right now, but I'm working on it. But I hope it doesn't. You know, I'm working on it. And then the manager sent me a letter. He's like, "Yo, you ungrateful bum. We have a 50,000 budget to mess you up with a cease and desist. Like open budget with the lawyers. We're gonna fuck you up. Like you're an ungrateful, you're most ungrateful bum I ever met. Da da da. You know what I'm saying?" And then Palace messaged me one time, and he's like, "Yo, he's like, you went too far with the social media post. I let some slide, but now I'm gonna, now it's too much. Now I'm gonna he said he's gonna go to the police and the finance office and say that I'm not paying some taxes and shit and try and get me like arrested and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm in Europe right now. Even though I have a business set up in America, I pay my bills, I go back to America. You know what I'm saying? I do my shit. But he's saying like I tracked your wallets and stuff like that, referring to my crypto wallets. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So he's like, I tracked your wallets and I'm gonna report to the finance police, blah blah blah. And he said I'll tell your landlord too that he can't like have you because you don't have like this type of contract, blah blah blah. So shit like that. So
God, damn.
yeah,
What?
yeah. So he said all that. It's on the bro. I posted all of this. It's all out there. I posted it.
Ouch, man.
That nigga
It
ain't
took
playing.
on my original Instagram. So like I feel like I'm missing some things on this Instagram, but on TikTok I have every video. If you go to TikTok, Gunboi Music, you know what I'm saying? Like
Damn.
it's on all the stories are there. I need to keep uploading. I need to finish uploading the stories on Instagram. But to be honest, like I'm also trying to work on music at this time too. To like,
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, to definitely focus on the music, bro. Like
for me at this point, I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my shit back. But like, if you're trying
to, I mean, I
if you're
ain't
trying
telling
to
you
play
not
me, bro,
to.
that's cool. Listen, if someone tries to play me, that's cool. But I'm gonna tell the story of how I got played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
You know
But I ain't telling you not to go get your money and your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing by all means, but don't stop working. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, for
like
that was the thing. It wasn't like I was fucked up. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
yeah.
damn. I was like, okay. I sat down. I sat down. I turned on Twitch. I was like, yeah. Like, well, first I already had some evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like my boy Electo, bro. Shouts out Electo. He's my homie. Like he knew this was going on, and he kind of like put together his own little evidence and shit like that. He sent it to me. He's like, man, just look at this. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll post it. So I posted it. And then people are like, "Yo, what the fuck?" You're like, "Nah, bro." They're like, "Nah, you didn't make the beat." Like, people, I don't know. People were just like kind of hating. And then like I was like, "Shit!" I was like, "I have so much evidence." I just started posting the evidence and talking about it. You know what I mean? Just showing like, "Eric, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one." You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it was like undeniable at that point. And like the thing is, like, dude, he stole from more people. So like, there's a lot of people who are like kind of happy with what I did. Like Electra was one of the people in a way he stole from, and in my opinion, he kind of took his place in like at least the European trap scene because Palace learned everything from Electro. Like Electro was the one who really made that style that Palace got famous for with the distorted bells and shit. That shit came from Electro, and like the real underground people who were looking at shit, they knew that, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, in Germany, bro, Palace just had that blonde hair, you know, nice look, you know what I mean? And like he just like kind of got that love from the mainstream, and whereas kind of got like hated on, you know, by some people, just business people, just like, you know, didn't like him for some reason. You know what I mean? Like he has long dreads, he's kind of like a sleepy dude, but he's like an amazing musician. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the way, shouts out DJ Ice, because he's connecting me with the lawyers and everything to like get all this fixed. So shouts out to him. I wanted to shout out him.
Shout out him for sure.
Okay.
You know, little
And shouts
story
out
I
also
had.
to a bunch of lawyers hit me up and gave me advice and other people's stuff, and so that was amazing. So, and I'm happy for that, because before, like, some lawyers just stopped responding or didn't hit me back and shit like that, you know. And like I was like, bro, you know. So,
Yeah. Nah,
but hey, it's all good. That's
it's,
what you
I
got.
mean, yeah, you know how
You
it
got to use your
go.
voice.
You know,
Yeah, you got to use your voice.
you just gotta find the ones that's gonna believe in your situation. You know,
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
somebody out there. It's somebody out there for sure. Like one little story, you know, I had like, and this ain't got nothing to do with nobody stealing nothing from me, but it's more like, bro, one time, like, to get out one of my deals, you know, and to move on to get the, you know, to another level type shit, I had to give up all my publishing, like everything on every record that I ever did at that time. And it's like, you know, but I always looked at the bigger picture. Like, I'm like, all right, I can do this, but you know, God gave me the strength to get up every day. You know what I'm saying? To, you know, it's a new day to make new shit and, you know, build my catalog back up type shit. But you know, I could have, you know, at that point I could have quit. You know, I could have been like on some shit like, man, fuck this shit. It's all over with. I got nothing left. But what I did, I got on my grind and I said, fuck it, bro. I'm finna go get these placements back up. You know what I'm saying? And what that shit did was turn me into a beast. It made me better than I was, you know, mentally and physically with you know, with my talents and shit like that. It made me just want to study more and go crazy. So, you know, just me saying that is like, you know, all producers know giving up that pub, that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
yeah, so you know,
And I
it
got
was just
I have other big songs without him, so I knew like the importance of that, and I
right,
knew that I wasn't getting my fair due. I was like, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And it
right,
pissed me off, and it was like, damn, if it weren't for like, you know, my other talents and other like things and making money, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like just crypto shit and like just, you know, music with other people and just like internet stuff. Like if I wasn't doing that, it was like, damn, like working with this dude, he'd be like just stealing from me and leaving me to die kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it was like kind of personal because, you know, like we were living in a similar town, you know what I'm saying? And like he helped me get this apartment near his town, which is like hella isolated, but like we was real close. Like, you know what I'm saying? I moved to like closer to work with him more, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
we were traveling together, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, kind of like making a little movement and stuff like that, you know, but I didn't realize I was realizing in that, you know what I'm saying, that he was like taking kind of like they were trying to make it so he takes all the credit, you know what I'm saying? And then he was facilitating that by not crediting me on anything. Because I wouldn't have mind if it was like on some Hollywood shit and like they want to make him the star, blah, blah, blah. If I'm getting my credits on my money, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But when it became clear that they were taking it and shit like that, I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
mm. Yeah, wow.
That's a lot, honestly.
It's a lot to
Yeah.
digest. And you know, just like with these topics and stuff, you know, you know, it's good, you know, that we're not in here making this shit like, oh yeah, you gotta whip his ass and shit, because guess what? That just sends the producer community back 100 steps. You know,
It's not even like
when we're
that.
all trying to unite, you know what I'm saying? And you know,
Listen,
build something different type shit.
Yeah, the way I see it is that like in life in general, there's some people who like just want to get ahead by any means, and like in
Right.
that in that is just like it's just what it is. You know, what I mean, they're down to like do anything to kind of like push ahead. And if that's what it is, then you got to really kind of accept that, and you know, kind of like just not take it personal, you know what I'm saying? Just understand like, okay, wow, like I was kind of like I was more vulnerable because I was really thinking a person with my friend, or like that person was like, a teammate or this or that. But then they wanted to step on me. All right, whatever. But like you can't take it like too personal, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh man, I'm gonna get him for that. Like
Man,
for me, it was just like it
Never
was
gonna get you anywhere.
all
yeah,
the
for me,
all the advice that I would give, if you working in a team, man, like man, credit at everybody, bro. I mean, credit everybody in general. Like, me having a bigger platform, man, you can ask my management and everybody. I'm big on that. I'm like, bro, hold on, let me look at the file of the, so I can know exactly who need to be hit up. And like, bro, it's public I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of these
Shit,
producers show my DMs. Like, I hit them up personally. Like,
right.
look, what's
Shit,
your
you make tweets about
Yep.
it.
yeah,
You'll
like
reach
what's
out.
Yep.
I
I tweet
shit.
and try to find these people because like guess what? I
Shit, I
don't
see it
need
all the
none of that
time. I'm
stain
like,
on
oh
my
yeah,
name, dog. You know what I'm
that,
saying? Like,
that.
and I want everybody to get paid. I facilitate, with the lawyers. I'm like, hey, this is their info, and I'm out of it after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
yeah,
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not none of that type of shit. My lawyer handle my shit. So once I get the lawyers and shit talking with the management and all of that, then my
hmm
job is done. Like I didn't, cause guess what? I didn't collabed on the shit with you. I done took it in there with the artist. I done made the artist rap on it or sing on it. You get what I'm saying? I'm there with the engineers, making sure the mix is right on all the beats and the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm through the whole process. So I try to make sure everybody, cause like man, this shit, man, I know how it is to goddamn get to, trying to get somewhere in life. And, it feel
yeah,
like, it's taking a while, or you want your career to take off and you feel like shit, maybe this move right here would have been the move for your career to take off, You just never know. So
for me, I never saw it as like a blow up takeoff moment. I just wanted my money for my music I wrote. That was it.
oh
you know,
yeah, I mean,
I just
yeah,
wanted my
for sure. I mean, you wanted your money, but other producers, they want their money and the take off. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah,
just whatever you in it for, you know what I'm saying? I just try to make sure, everybody involved, get they points and everything that's going on, because we don't
yeah,
need these situations like that with TM88 name popping up. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
yeah.
But nah, bro, appreciate you even telling your story, and like, and I'm glad you not, super, super down about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that you're taking the steps to handle your business type shit. So
Yeah, for sure.
definitely we
Yeah.
wanted to bring, because this platform is for producers, ran by producers, and it's ran by
Man,
the community. So like, everybody, when we woke up, they was talking about it in here, So we was like, man, we might as well bring bro through and
man,
let him do his thing.
glad y'all's interested, and yeah, it's like for me, like the next step, really, like the step of getting my credits is fine, but like the fact that he sold so much stuff of my like in loop kits and stuff like that without my name on it, that's like a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
yeah, and like that's the thing. Is like there's I don't even know the extent of what I could even get back in the total. You know what I mean? But in the end, I feel like as long as people are aware and like people keep sending me stuff and matching it up with my stuff. So as long as we keep going down that line, I feel like it's gonna be like the next year is gonna be like try to clear different things
But
that came out.
my
Yeah,
advice to you, my boy, like, and I'm glad you, like I said, not making it like, on some real crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But my advice to you, like, take all this, I mean, I know you're not doing it for the fame and stuff, but take all this attention that you're getting right now and do something good with it. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. I have like
Like
a
take that energy and make the craziest beats of your life. You know what I'm saying? The craziest melodies, melodies everything. Just just everything. Just use the attention for good, bro. Like
Sure,
we see so much of the attention getting used for bad and bad shit that's going on. So definitely, that's my advice. To
yeah.
you.
If anyone wants to see me do it, I stream on Twitch almost daily in my music process sometimes, and
Yeah,
like
tell them all your socials and stuff, man. The
yeah.
ones you got
So,
left.
so right now, right now, all I got. So my Instagram got deleted, but I have a new one up. It's called Gunboi Archive, Gunboi Archive. You know what I'm saying? And my TikTok is Gunboi Music. All right, just Gunboi in the music on TikTok. Twitter, I'm Gunboi, I think 111, and also on Twitch is Gunboi 111. So find me there. I stream almost daily my music process, and I'm also a songwriter, so I'm like writing songs and mixing them and
And
rapping.
you got a Discord too, right?
Yeah, I got a Discord too.
Hey, send me everything over so I can post it and just ping everybody. So if
Okay,
anyone
yeah,
wants to
hold
tap
up.
in, I got you.
Can I message you? Did you add me? All right, go. Wait,
Yes,
so.
sir.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be sending it right
And
now.
make sure you if you don't get too big, man, come check on us little folks down here, man.
Oh, no, for
Yeah.
sure. Like,
Come through the Discord and fuck around and we'll come through your
Nah,
Discord and
fact.
shit like that.
yeah,
Nah,
for sure,
fact,
for sure.
fact.
I could definitely do some producing shows or anything, because yeah, I got a webcam, I got a whole streaming setup and stuff. So like, I'm always just like,
Oh
you
yeah, we
know,
gotta check you out.
Check you
yeah, I'm
out,
always
Definitely.
man.
showing
Yeah.
people like different little things and stuff like that. I got a new tape out too. It actually has like the last songs I work with Palace on there, so it's like a little mixtape I dropped.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like because
Y'all was tied to the hip.
yeah, we was homies, but yeah, it's a good tape. I put it out. I'm working on a new one, and I'm also like always songwriting a bunch of different stuff, so you can hear a bunch of different types of songs and give input. You can go in the chat and be like, "Hey, bro, like, can you turn the flute down? I might feel you." You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Feedback is welcome, and
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, no backseat driving," But other times I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, I be cooking up. They be like, bro, I would switch that 808 to another 808. I'm like, bro, I don't want to use another 808 today. Like,
I'll be like, "Bro, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dog. Like, you don't get it."
it was like, change that to a guitar. I'm like, bro, this beat don't need a guitar, bro. Yeah, nah, definitely appreciate you, bro. Like, and I'm
No,
pretty
thank you
sure
for
a
having
lot of the fans down there, they appreciate you coming through,
Yeah, I
spreading
really
your word.
me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really thought people were like not really giving a fuck. I was like, damn, people really fuck with Palace. I was like, damn, like, all right, like, it is what it is. Like,
You got the general going crazy right
The
now.
general chat crazy. I was just about to say that.
Yo, you got a lot of love, bro. You got a lot of love.
really,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's fire. Wow. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that for real.
I think
The
Because
we need to hit.
Gunboi.
I think we need to hit my boy with a. You think we need to hit him with a champion role, man? He got a lot of love in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Folks loving
do
him
your thing.
for sure, for sure.
Gunboi, really thank
I've
you.
people have seen me writing for a while, I think. So yeah.
Thank you for coming up here and being fearless and shining light on the whole community because we need this. It's not always a fun industry. There's a lot of dark stuff that goes on and we need to take care of that incrementally. So thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it.
It's like a big favor to the entire music industry, really.
Damn, for real. Thank God. That's crazy. All right. Or it's my
Step by
heart.
step, it has to happen. Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, thank you. All right. I'm glad people get it, man. I was like, man, I hope they don't think I'm just talking shit or like trying to get attention. Like, nah, this is just fucked up. And like other people have been through this, with the
No,
same
I think your delivery is well, like, you know what I'm
No,
saying? You're not
facts,
coming
facts.
off like on some,
It could have went a
it's
lot
just
worse.
all
Yep.
about how you deliver it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I'm a
that's
big reader
all.
of books. I read a lot of books. So like, I was like, damn, I gotta, I don't want to just like come across mad. And I wrote my feelings down. I gotta be real. Like I sat down, there were days where I was like kind of upset and I wrote it out and I was like, then I read it back and I was like, I sound kind of angry. You know what I mean? But I was like, whatever. And then
Yeah, sometimes you gotta write it down and get it out, man. Like,
yeah, it's emotional, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was when I kind of accepted everything that I was able to kind of talk about it clearly. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
for a while, I was really like, nah, we're gonna work it out. It's all good. Da da da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, so any closing statements from anybody up here?
No, this is
Yeah.
great. This is really helpful to everybody.
Nah, I just feel like like we said earlier, we made this platform for the community to come and do them. So stuff like this, we're always open to letting people come up here and speak their sides, and really just put their word out there. You feel me? Give you guys a platform to really voice your voice. So I'm glad we're even able to help you even come up here, speak your side of the story. You feel me? Kind of let everybody know what's going on, more in depth. So yeah, like we're here. As us having this community, we're always open to just having new vibes, people coming in. We do a lot of listenings. We do a lot of talks with a lot of people in the community. So for a lot of the new people that are here too, definitely tap in. We're always in here working. You do loops, kids, whatever, bring it. We're always in here working. The whole community can vouch. Me and TM always pop in. You feel me? Like it's lit. You feel me? Like it's a family at this point. You feel me? It's not just a machine. Like this is a family.
Yeah.
So we're putting something big together for everybody. I'm just loving how everything going right now. So
This is great. I agree.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I feel like everybody, just be positive about music. Meet the right, not the right people, meet people who actually like you as a person and enjoy making music with you.
Right.
And just have fun. I feel like people just have fun.
Right.
I feel
Definitely.
like the reason we were getting somewhere is because we were having fun too. You know what I'm saying? And like that behind the shit is just his own personal greed. You know what I'm saying? But like you could find those types of situations without the greed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
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 Let's keep it positive.
Let's keep
yeah.
it positive,
And let's get these
fellas.
platinum records, everyone. We need
Let's
these
make
platinum
these
records.
hits.
We're gonna
Yeah.
make these hits at
A
all
lot.
time, man. Thank everybody for coming through. Appreciate Gunboy for coming through. If anybody, pretty sure somebody down there know Palace. This wasn't an attack on him. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wanted to come through one day and tell his side, it's on him. But um, shit, what's today? Third Wednesday. Man, cook up, go crazy. If you make beats, if you make songs, make the craziest songs. And it's thousands of producers in here, man. Like, so if y'all need to cook up, collab with people that think just like you or work like you, they in here, man. So, appreciate everybody coming through. And of course, we're gonna have more talks. Y'all know that. So
Definitely.
All right. Peace
Definitely.
out, guys.
The after
peace out.
party.
Oh yeah,
Peace out, Gunboy.
I'm about to make melodies on my stream too if anyone wants to come through and watch. So peace.
Oh yeah, for sure. Post that link.
Definitely.
All right, peace, gang.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. That was a great talk with Gunboy and team.